We are starting in a made of candy Shangri-La inhabited by elderly humongous pythons.
I want to be a chocolatier who's looking for his next big product to astonish the world with. And I've heard tales my entire life of the legendary Shangri-La made of candy, and I just so happened after years of searching to have finally found the right place. So I'm collecting samples and just running through and in disbelief that this place was actually real.
Ben, I have a quick question for you before I set your scenario. You're here looking for recipes, but they aren't going to give you the recipes. So I take it this means that you are willing to sneak around and steal the recipes.
Yeah, I imagine I have a trench coat just full of jars. So I'm like clinking around as quietly as possible with all my samples.
Because of that, as you're like going around, you're looking for recipes or samples to kind of steal. One of the things about Shangri-La being made of candy is that it's high up, right? There's so little pressure up here that the candy formulas are all very different. So as you put them in a jar and tighten and seal it, because remember, there's no visitors really here. They don't sell it, right? It's just here. It's what they make, how they repair their buildings, is what they feed just themselves on. So as you tighten it up in there, that seal that you create ends up with air pressure in there it's not used to. So all of these jars of samples on you as you move around are now volatile and have decided that with that volatility, they are exploding. So you are covered in samples that are exploding on you. Glass shards, suddenly hot chocolate that basically it's past hot fudge. It's now just lava fudge. Like, it's just gonna burn you from all the pressure.
All right, so I start to feel the trench coat that I'm wearing and concealing the different jars of the various samples start to shake and vibrate, and quickly realize that, of course, I didn't take into account the difference in air pressures and that everything I'm wearing is about to explode. Luckily, however, I'm an acrobat, and I can perform remarkable feats of acrobatics, gymnastics, and contortion. This is maybe a deep cut here, but have you guys ever seen the videos of people who take off their hoodie with their feet? Am I the only one who's maybe seen? Okay.
I've seen that.
To me, that's an absolutely remarkable feat of acrobatics. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in one fell swoop with one arm, grab my trench coat and whip it off my body while doing a somersault so that the extra momentum flings the exploding glass away from me before I land on my feet. And while I'm alive, I am very distraught that I just lost all those samples I've been collecting. And I will not make this mistake a second time.